It's our second full day in Hamlin, New York. Every single morning starts off the same exact way. Lolly and Luno lose their ever-loving minds until it's time for our morning walk. So I done that, and Kaylee stayed back to pack us some different things for lunch. We planned on having a picnic later, and we didn't want to have to come back to the campground. We had planned to spend the day on Lake Ontario all day long at the beach, but the beach was closed due to poor water quality. So instead we stopped at Quickly's, which is the new gas station in town, which really I just wanted a Dunkin'. And then we decided to venture out to Brockport, which is a nearby village just down the road. This place was actually really cute. There wasn't a whole lot to do there, but it was a quiet, quaint, walkable little town. It would put you in the mind of Gilmore Girls or the village in Virgin River. The Erie Canal runs right through downtown Brockport, so we checked that out. We pinned our location on the map, and then we actually walked down to the boardwalk area where we could watch some boat traffic, and there were some people fishing down there. When we left there, we went to a local farm called Brightleys Farm, and y'all, we were shocked. When we showed up here, we thought it was just going to be some produce and veggies and fruit, which it was, but they also had a ginormous store where you could buy literally anything you could dream of. Home decor, spices, stuff for your dogs, gifts. They had their own bakery, a coffee area. They had everything you could dream of to purchase. They also had some delicious hand-scooped ice cream. I got the raspberry truffle, and it did not disappoint. After that, we went to Cronies Pizza, and Kaylee's choice of a treat today was chicken wings. She said she was not leaving the state of New York without some chicken wings. So we got her food and decided to go back to the shores of Lake Ontario to have a late lunch picnic. And then we got a little risky and decided to at least put our toes in the water and walk along the shores of Lake Ontario one more time before we leave tomorrow. We were kind of bummed we didn't get to experience it as far as go in and swim like we did at Lake Erie, but we loved it nonetheless. We came back to the campsite, and the dogs were so excited to try their new treats from the market that we bought. We done that, and then Kaylee fixed up some pulled chicken tacos for dinner. They were delicious. We took another evening walk, and I decided to go ahead and head to the bathhouse for a shower. Once I wrapped that up, it was already getting dark, and y'all, we were exhausted, so we decided to turn in early for the night, and of course, Love Island finished us out. Good night, y'all.